It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. The Braves will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy, first-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
In now, Ozzie Albies. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belted high and deep into right center. Marisnick going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, number 14 on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Batting second.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. On, he pops it up. Here comes Cespedes, but he won't get there. It falls in. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he is in there.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. That's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Swanson at third. Freeman is at second with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Flowers is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Braves 2, the Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Max Fried gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Ahmed Rosario is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. This one's down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now the pitch. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Freeman has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
batting third, the right fielder, Michael.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And it's fouled away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Adam.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Austin Riley. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
This year against right-handed pitching, Riley brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Soft grounder left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Into the box, Dominic Smith. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The Braves had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Max Fried. 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 out, nobody on. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Hit out towards second. Cano has it. And there are 2 away now.
The batter number 7, Dansby Swanson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
In there, 1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. There's ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman, a base hit in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Jake Marisnick. Now the pitch.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
At the plate now, Marcus Stroman. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hard ground ball to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready for another chance? Ronald Acuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Flips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
Now back.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
He's going.
On the move again from first. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Wait for the pitch.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Davis.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In his career, Conforto brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Pitch on the way. Cano with it at second. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 54, Max Fried.
So here now's the pitcher, Max Fried. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Marisnick is under it, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And that misses for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Braves on top 2-0. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in that category. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Jerry Familia comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Jerry Familia.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Reined in. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Has a look, now the pitch. Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. The 3-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Men on third with 2 down. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And this catches the outside corner, strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping up now, Austin Riley. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Stepping in now, Max Fried, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
2 out, bases loaded. Slow little grounder left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets nothing.
Leading off.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies picks it up, and that's the first out.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jake Marisnick is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Strike 2 looking as the sinker bores down the middle of the plate.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Jeff McNeil will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 4-0. David Peterson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
New York Mets. Number 77.
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Rosario brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Wait. Whoa, that's down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He dives, but he can't get it. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, and he puts it on the ground to second. There's Cano. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from 3rd.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on 3rd, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
In now, Tyler Flowers. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets nothing. Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swanson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Every
Now
pitcher
batting,
loves to get
third
quick outs,
baseman.
right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
First pitch on its way. J.D. Davis is at the plate as he looks at ball one. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And quickly there are two away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Max Fried looks to be ready to go as we're ready for baseball to resume. Standing in to get us going again, Michael Conforto. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Duvall has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding in once again, Ronald Acuna. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Marisnik going back, and it's gone as they add still another.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. They still get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So striding in, Austin Riley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball well outside.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And no one will get this one. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Mets nothing. Standing in, Dominic Smith. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Dominic Smith is dealt with for the first out at the bottom of the inning. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Robinson Cano is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Striding into the box, Ozzie Albies. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now a hard liner towards short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the big RBI. Shane Green, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
19, Shane Green.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Boy, Matty V, this is the case of what could have been. 0 hits allowed, not a complete game. It would have been nice to see what this guy would have been able to do if he was left in here all the way to the end.
Standing in now, Jake Marisnick. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jason Peterson.
Brandon Nimmo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Let's go, Matt.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
The Mets down to their final strike. He gets the punch out as the Braves go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, no runs on no hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.